Well, 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 well. It's time for the show once again. I just watching a little bit of a First Amendment auditing team out in California. People are not bright. Anna Banana, what's up? JD Visitor here as well. Welcome in, y'all. I'm still not doing very well, but we're gonna get through the show tonight for sure. Did actually get a venture out today. If you were watching last night's show, you noticed that we discovered there was a pre-release tournament today in a town about 40 miles east of here. Now to see him during the week is very unheard of. The fact that that one slipped under my radar is completely unheard of. But now I know why. So we went out there. Well, let me backtrack a little bit. Brother Phil and Sister Krista and I went out there. But on the way, before we left, Phil called the store and he says, "Hey, pre-release tournament." Yep. "What's up, Fish Frenzy Addiction? How are you?" And they said, "Yeah, pre-release, but it's not being held here at the store. It's being held at another location. Here's the location." "Sounds good, thanks." So we drive 45 minutes-ish to get out there and go to the venue that they told us to go to. And there was nobody there. I'm like, what? Nobody's here. What's going on? Well, we decided to venture into town and go to where the store is. Now, this store is not much more than a glorified closet. I think my studio is bigger than that store. At least it's very close. Then we're like, hey, we obviously know the tournament's not being held here, but we went to the place where it's supposed to be an hour before it was supposed to start, and nobody was there. And we're just trying to figure out why. We'd like to participate in this event. And he says, "Well, that's the problem." I said, "What's that?" He says, "There are no more spots available. It's all sold out." "Really? Why do you have it up on the thing? Why did you change it?" "Well, I don't run it. This other guy runs it. Yada yada yada. This, that, the other thing." I said, "Well, that's interesting. How many kits did he get to sell out so fast?" "3." "3?" I'm like, "Bro, you got to have 4 to even sanction or to run a sanctioned event. How are they going to run a pre-release with 3?" And he's like, "Well, I don't know a lot about it, but the other guy does. You can call him. But there's a bunch of kids that'll be there, and so on and so on and so on." I'm like, all right, something sounds fishy here. Something wasn't quite right in my head. So we went back out to the venue. And we waited there. In the meantime, but before we left, I told the guy, I know this is who I am. This is what we're doing here. I said, this is hard for me to fathom how you're going to run a pre-release tournament with 3 people. I can see why you're all sold out if you only had 3. But you can't run a sanctioned event with 3. So you're contradicting yourself here. Something doesn't smell right. Well, we went back out to the venue and waited for the people running it to show up. And they showed up. "Hey, you must have been the guys that called." "Yeah, sorry about that." I said, "Yeah, we drove all the way out here. I'm very sorry. I don't know how to change it on the website. Yada, yada, yada. We were sold out." I said, "Yeah, that's what your guy at the store said." "I don't understand how you, how do you do all this?" So it turns out what they do is they have a group of parents that have homeschooled children. And they more or less started a club of Pokemon. And they've actually got it to the point now where they can run pre-releases, league challenges, league cups, and have a regular league on Wednesday nights and all this and that and the other thing. It's like 16 kids that showed up to play in this tournament. I'm like, now that's cool. Here I'm sitting there thinking, what the heck are these guys trying to do? Here it was just, that's what it was. So I asked him, hey, can we stick around? We'd like to come in and, see how your event is and offer any help we can give. Sat and talked to some of the people, talked to a few of the parents, made a couple small trades with some of the kids, did a few things, and everything went really well. Still didn't get to play in the pre-release, drove over there for nothing. But, hey, what's up, Dark Enforcer? All in all, I think we made a good connection with those folks, and I'm actually kind of considering changing tonight's program to a different night. Because their league is on Wednesday nights at like 4 or 5 in the afternoon. And I'd very much like to start attending it so I can try to help them grow their game. Grow their community, get the kids playing more, because I guess the way this gentleman made it sound is the vast majority of them collect first and playing is just kind of secondary. But there's a few of them that seemed very interested in learning to play, do more, play better, build better decks, so on and so forth. So I would like to offer my services up to them to help them in any way I can. What's up, Batman? Batman!
I am vengeance. I am the night. I am Batman.
Good to see you here as well tonight. So that's, we're going to try, I'm thinking about that. But you guys tell me, if I was to change this show to a different night, what night would you possibly suggest that I could do that on? I'm not big about change. I like to have my Wednesday night because we've had Wednesday night way back to Two Fat Guys and a Tim. What's that been, 5 years, 6 years? Something like that. Long time. But to be able to help more people in the community, to be able to help more kids to do Pokemon, just to be able to do more. Maybe it would be time for a change. You guys let me know what you think in the chat there, please, because I'd really like to know your thoughts. And I ask that because I know a lot of people, like when I used to have more time on my hands, I had it all scheduled out. Monday night it was this guy, Tuesday night, hello Miss Kathy. Wednesday night it was this guy, Thursday night it was that one, Friday night it was these people, whatever. I don't know how that'll fit into everybody's schedule or not. But that's kind of what I'm thinking about doing. Let me know what you think. Otherwise, we had a great day. Got to spend time with Phil and Krista and had a meal with them on the way home. Still sucks I could play the pre-release. Sad. Let me do it on Sunday when I have league. Okay, that's one vote. Hi, Miss Robin. How are you? Oh. Yeah, me too. Just came in the mail yesterday. Milwaukee Brewers with a big old Gengar on the back. It's great. Had to have it. Yeah, I understand Sunday night. Yeah, I get that. Well, like I said, that's one option. I'm trying to think if anybody else is on Sunday nights. I don't remember. Problem is, if I get hooked into stuff at league and I get running late, I'd have to start later. Well, I'm shuffling up the cards for our channel sharing. I'm going to pick out some off the top now that I've shuffled. The problem that I have of doing that on when, going there every week or whatever is it's getting harder and harder for me to drive. Oh, excuse me. And it's 45 minutes one way, give or take, depending on traffic, blah, blah, blah. And I don't know if I'm going to be wanting to do that much more driving. Especially with winter coming up, that part would kind of suck. And truthfully, I don't know if these people want me around that much anyway. They seem like a very tight-knit group. Parents that all get together, kids that are all homeschooled. I don't know. Yeah, Danielle picked that up. Pretty much just shoot me a message. I think you grabbed me on Facebook. Shoot me a message. And I may or may not have time when you message me. If I do, we'll do it then. If not, we'll do it another time where we can put it together. I try not to keep too many things scheduled because I don't know when I'm going to have episodes like I did on Monday and Tuesday. I need to be careful of scheduling. But yeah, we can do that. Yeah, Danielle had to have that plushie. Oh, no. I guess it was fairly expensive, but whatever. Yeah, I put a short video up about it. Just having him dance. I probably should change the title of it, but I couldn't think of anything at the time. Yeah, we got the new Gengar jersey, Brewer Gengar jersey, yeah. Wore that today. Yeah, for a few minutes today, though, I thought we were going to have a serious problem on our hands. And I'll tell you why, gang. Over the years gone by, Pokemon has been kind enough to give out all these free cards and packs and things that we do at leagues and tournaments and things. Oh, excuse me. Quite a few years ago, I actually got a call from one of the Pokemon brass asking me about another league in our area, if I attended it. I said, oh yeah. He says, you know this guy? I said, oh, from what I know him from league. Why? He says, do you ever see him buying league promos? I said, yeah, a lot of the kids that come there do sell their league promos to him. Well, it turns out he was selling the league promos on eBay. And they wanted to make sure it was at least semi-legitimate that he was buying them and reselling them, which he was. So that was that. That was okay. But now in more modern times, I guess there's been several stores caught. Some legitimately were buying the promos and reselling them, which I don't see there's a big problem with it. But on the other side of the coin, some of the stores were just sort of keeping them for themselves and then reselling them. And that's a big no-no. So, with the popularity that Pokemon has reached, the difficulty it is to get cards, the amount of online sales a lot of the stores do, Cooley, Northland Breaks, Badger Breaks, and Gamer Sanctum all do a lot of online sales. They also all struggle to get product. So when you see things like that going on, when you can't register for an event that's sanctioned, so on and so forth, and they go to the venue and it's not even open, it did raise a few red flags for us at first. Once we got to know the people, talked to them, they invited us in, so on and so forth. Hey, great group, nice group of people. The parents were all wonderful. Kids were great, well-behaved kids. So yeah, hats off to them for doing what they're doing. I do hope we get an opportunity to help them grow the game. Help them continue to grow as tournament organizers as well. That's the ultimate goal. So there's that. Well, let's go over and get to the sharing, shall we? I gotta check on this first channel to see if they have been putting in any time to making more videos. Because that's one thing it does take, is you do need to be active on your thing here, and you do need to make videos. Now we've been trying to, that doesn't seem like the right one. There are some channels that we've been trying to help to grow, if you will. No, no more subscribers and no more videos. Naughty, naughty. Well, we'll share it one more time anyway. Let's get to the sharing and then we can get to the other stuff. Channel number 1, Pokey Panda. This is Pokey Jones's significant other. And as you can see, not a whole lot of content and things going on here yet. But we like to think of ourselves as grassroots, groundbreaking. Trying to show the initiative to help these people get some content and get their channels started. See one video dealing with Pokemon Go. There it is. But I think, I always say this, I'm always encouraged to help others gain more subs, that the extra subs will make them say, oh geez, people are tuning in. Maybe I should make some more content. And I say, you know what, that's a great idea. Get to it and do it, because I want it right. Yeah, thank you, brother. Brother Phil is here from the Cheap Seat crew. Yeah, always good to have a community that does things right. You got dang right it is. Well, that's how the community grows. Whether it's here, whether it's Pokemon, whatever community it is. You know, look at the wrestling community. That's always something. Is this one going to be a butthead? No, I don't think so. I think we got it. Alright, here we have Under Cold Gaming. Another one that we got to start kicking in the pants to get more content put up. They do have some, and they have 181 subscribers, which is great. But we want to see more. We want our friends and family members on the community to continue to provide more content so we can all have more to watch, more fun, and just flat out more. Now you can see they did go to Worlds last year over here in the Honolulu thing, and they got some videos up, and they're getting some good views on some of that stuff. But we'd like to see them continue to do more. So I think with you adding your support to their channel, and they say, oh gosh, look, we broke 200 subs. Maybe it's time to make a new video. Good idea. Get another video put out. Get to it. Let's giggity. You guys give us a hand. The link's in the chat over there. Check that out. We'll see what we can do to help Under Cold Gaming grow. Let's see if we can get this one to work. We're doing pretty good so far. Yep, we got that one working too. This here is ME Racing. Something a little different for everybody right here. ME Racing lives out on the East Coast somewhere, I believe. Got a pretty good following, pretty good channel going over here. But if you like racing, hello Miss Krista, how are you? See, racing and he races them sprint type of cars, I believe it is. Yeah, midget track testing. Been doing this for a minute. Got lots of racing content. As you can see, if you like the racing, this is a good place to go find it. Check that out. He even asked me if I wanted to come out east and start driving his hauler for him. I'm like, yeah, no, I think I'll pass. But continuing to create content, live streams, videos, everything is great over here at ME Racing. They just happened to come over here one night because he's also a young person that has a love for Pokemon. Just happened to come across us somehow. So we're very happy to have ME Racing as part of the family. You can join their family as well just by clicking on that link in the chat and going over there and showing them some love. Let's see how bad this one will do. This one should be a no-brainer by now, but You know how YouTube is. Definitely not the ones we want. Definitely not the ones we want. Although there's one with Pokemon involved too. There's the one we want. The panda banana herself. Anna Banana. Anna's Adventures. We got to kick Anna in the pants too, because we got Anna set up with a better way to do things this weekend. Jeez Louise. Time's fun when you're having flies. Sheesh. Computer this summer. Sturtaz was over giving us a little help, taking care of that. I don't remember if I grabbed the link or not. I think I did, yeah. We want to see Anna doing more videos. Anna's been quiet for a while. Anna's had a lot to deal with, don't get me wrong. Now that we got some of that stuff out of the way, look at all the things we can do. We even got some fat guy that she went and hung out with and made food. You know? Another fat guy she made more food with. But she likes the Pokemons very, very much. Then they had their tree video, though. That was, boy, what a chore that was. It's all right. I'm just giving you a hard time. But Anna and Ray do the Pokemons very much. Yeah, see, they had this problem. This tree come down, and AT&T, whose phone lines this is, refused to do anything about it. So Ray took it into his own hands and his own chainsaw and fixed it himself. Good job. They got furry baby content. They got storm content. Lots of content going on at Anna's channel. And I know when things are right, they're going to bring up more and more and more content. And Anna does a fun live show too. They did. And I'm assuming they'll probably do it again sometime. Good. I'm glad JD is going to make another video. That makes me happy. You can see lots and lots and lots of variety. Look at that. Two fat guys, right? Well, he's skinny. He's old, though. Two old guys riding off into the sunset, yep. Ray got to try out my scooter when he was here. It's fast. But all kinds of different, yeah, there's when they were visiting, we had a Hassenpfeffer was in the backyard. And there's Shaq and Lola making friends at the shop. All kinds of good stuff going on at Anna's channel. So we would greatly appreciate it if you head on over there. Share that love that you guys share so much. We greatly appreciate it. Let's see if Warcraft Ohio is not going to come up this way. So we got to try to change it. Let's try it this way. Try it that way. See if that works. Ah, yes. Warcraft Ohio. There we are. Somebody we met early on in our YouTube lives. Met him through one of the reseller channels. And been a friend since. Does the baseball cards and the sports cards and things. Now, I know he hasn't been around for quite a while. He may end up getting taken off the list, unfortunately, just because we want people to be active here that we're sharing. So you guys get better content and more content. But Warcraft Ohio has always been a big supporter of the channel, and we like to support in return. I know he's had some things in life happen. That happens to everybody when they take some time away. Maybe with a little encouragement, we can get Warcraft Ohio going back to doing exactly back to doing the cards and the auctions and things. Now, one thing I like about Warcraft's auctions is everything pretty much, I think everything starts at $1, so you don't have to make huge investments. And I also like his Lego stands. He built himself to make for the cards to sit on. I think that's very creative. Dog a house. Yes. So a good place to go get some. We get a little bit more encouragement over there. Maybe we can get Warcraft Ohio making some more videos. That would be great. Is this one going to work? There is everything wicked. Everything wicked. I don't know why that means wicked, but hey, whatever it takes. Got quite a few followers, got quite a few videos out. A little something for everybody over there when it comes to the Pokemon. We've been trying to help them out since they got started. with their channel. First learned about them, put them on the list. We've been sharing them ever since. Classy channel, doing a lot of ripping ships and other things, plus some other card games as well. You can see doing Fortnites too, and just 9 days ago, doing a Black Bolt booster bundle. Maybe that's easy for you to say. Baby. Comic books, lots of good nerdy stuff for us all to like. Right over there, ripping ships. Yeah, lots of goodies over to Everything Wicked's channel. And you can go over and check that out. Link is in the chat. So please feel free to go over and check out Everything Wicked. Everything. I got home in enough time to decide to play a game or two on the PTCGL. Lo and behold, I decided, you know what, I'm going to run my fire deck. And I put Ethan's deck up. And what do I run into the first matchup? I run into Conkeldurr. Draw. But ironically, excuse me, apologize. They also had a Pidgeot line in there too, and of course they had a turn 2 Pidgeot, and we still crushed them. All right, where are we at here? Sven Poke Sevens. Another channel we met early on in our Pokemon side of the community. Very big supporter of a lot of different channels, helps out a lot of different ways. Not just making their own content, which they've been working on lately, doing a little more video game stuff than they have been doing Pokemon stuff. But there's nothing wrong with video game stuff too, we like that. But they also have the Pokemon stuffs, as you can see down here. Looks like this might be Pokemon Pocket. Yes, you can share the link. Let me talk about that as soon as I'm done with these, okay? Lots of great Pokemon content. There's some Pokemon Go, Call of Duty, lots and lots and lots of great content over here at Sven's. Get on over and check it out. It would be greatly appreciating if you do that. I got a couple more, Anna, so let's then we can concentrate on that. Okay. Just a few more. 3 more, actually. He has one of them. Now, what are the chances that somebody else picked the name Midwestcapades? I got to interject this for a minute. When they were putting their channel together and getting started, they're like, well, we need a new channel name. I'm like, okay, what do you want to do? So there's already a lot of people out there with adventures, and a lot of people with treasures, and a lot of people with this, that, and the other thing. I said, all right, well, let's do this. What's a synonym for adventures? And we sat and looked at the synonyms for adventures and came up with escapades. I said, where do you live? They said the Midwest. I said, well, why can't it be Midwestcapades? And it stuck immediately. And everybody thought it was great. So that's what they got. Bobby and Chris, very good friends of ours. Met them about 15 years ago. Also have been doing so many things with them. You'll see them appear periodically in some of our videos. Some of our cooking videos, some of our travel videos, things like that. But they do have a good variety of stuff over here. There you can see they're at the Bellagio in Las Vegas, doing rummage sale stuff. They do dollar sales, bought storage units. They're doing casino stuff. Lots of variation to their videos that you guys can check out at Midwestcapades. And I'm hoping that they actually are spending some time doing something a little more important in their lives right now that I don't want to get into too much. They've had some other setbacks that have put them back a little bit more. But things are turning around, and I'm hoping before too long they will be starting to put up videos again, because they are great people and should be putting out videos. Yeah. And there you have it. All right. Chef Mike. Again, this one is just so funny for me because of my son. You guys know the story. I don't need to tell you again. There's Chef Mike. Got the crispin up there for the avatar. There we are. Love the Chef Mike name. Been on there a few times. Pretty good show. Get an opportunity to do some various things on their show. Got the youngsters involved, and that's very important. That's one of the most important things you can do, is having time with your kids doing this kind of stuff. Doing a little cooking. Obviously, Chef Mike's got to cook, so we're grateful to have them as part of the community as well. They're over 400 subs, which is great. Over 100 videos made, also wonderful. We just need to see more out of them, so if you guys get over and encourage them by sharing some love, I guarantee you they'll be putting more out. Got one left, and we're going to talk about that. Well, let's see if this one works. Dang, they're all working tonight. What the heck's going on? Kind of scary. Something must be wrong with me, because everything's working right for a change. Alright, paste. There we go. Here we are with Wing Weaver. Now, many of you that might remember Wing Weaver donated those custom artwork Gardevoir versus Gengar cards. I thought that was a fantastic thing. That was a lot of fun doing those. But you can see some variety going into this one. Playing whatever this is, Lost in Random gameplay. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a video game that might be fun. Doing some Pokemon stuffs. More Pokemon stuffs. I don't know what the Vanguard. Okay, there you go. So some variety. There's some PTCGL play. There's some ocean. Nice Carnival Cruise ocean pictures. Look at those cards. I don't know what that is. Is that One Piece? Yeah, One Piece. I don't know why they call it One Piece when there's 4 of them, but, you know, whatever. Good variety. Lots of good videos over here to Wing Weavers, and just a heck of a nice guy. So you can get over there with the link that's in the chat, and that'll get you directly over there to help you show some love to Wing Weaver. All right. We're going to change gears for just a minute here. We've talked about it a little bit in the last couple of shows, but we're going to talk about it again tonight. Anna has posted a GoFundMe there. All right. I don't know how to highlight things on here. Maybe I can highlight this post. Maybe I can pin this post. Pin message. There we go. Let's do that. There we go. Okay. Now you can see the pin post up there, right? Okay. As you guys know, or you probably know if you've been following the channel for a while here, my lead moderator and one of the closest friends I have, my brother Mickey Sams, passed away last week. A very tragic, very sad day for all of us. And it's still been very hard for me to even fathom that this is what's happening. Family could use some help. Oh, excuse me. As you guys probably already know, expenses can be... I can't seem to get that link to work, Anna. Please try it again. I'm going to take that one out. Unpin message. See if you can get the actual link to come up, because this isn't allowing us to use it as a link. Okay? I can go try too, I guess. But anyway, family could use a little extra love and support right now. So if you have the opportunity to do that, as soon as we can get the link put up. And I'm not sure how I'm going to find it. Copy it and paste. I have to copy it and paste. Or they have to copy it and paste it. Oh. Is that the only way that works? Okay, I got to figure. Hold on. Just bear with me for a moment. I'm going to try to do this here. See if I can because it's my channel, maybe I can do something different. Let me try this. It might let me do it better. Maybe. There we go. Try that. Let's see if that works. Yep, that one works. Yugi Moto in the house. What up, Yugi? Let me pin this message. Do you think that there's going to be some Pokemon players going to be doing casual this Saturday? Honestly, I don't know the answer to that, Yugi. It's very possible, especially if there's more people that show up that don't get a spot in the pre-release. It is very possible, but I don't know. Well, we're glad to have you here tonight, Keaton. Thanks for joining us. Yugi Moto, Yu-Gi-Oh player, actually joined us on Sunday for League play. I got the good fortune to play him, and we had a great battle. And I want to say thank you for that, Keaton. It was a good time. You get to it, JD. We've been waiting for you. Hey, it's not easy. I know. It takes time. It's not an easy thing to do. Well, let's see what else we can get into tonight besides causing trouble. Oh, by the way, before I did mention this briefly last night, and I'll mention it again tonight. I got this nice little tin right here with old Snorlax on there. As you guys can imagine, Danielle brought quite a few trinkets home from her adventure in Iowa last weekend. Well, you're welcome to join us anytime we do. Hydrapple, for example, is one thing she brought home. Brought me some cool sleeves. And other things, too. I got another shirt she brought home for me. That I am going to be... I don't know. I might wear it tomorrow night. We'll see. Anyway. Some of the trinkets she brought home are already in this cool tin. Plus, I've added more stuff to it, and I'm going to see if I can find more stuff yet to add to it before tomorrow night. Because tomorrow night, this will be one of our 3 giveaways that we're going to do tomorrow night. Well, casual play for League is always on Sundays for sure. Even if there's a tournament going on, still casual play going on. Now, that can depend on whether there's a lot of people there not doing the tournament that want a casual play. Likely there's going to be somebody there. Can't tell you for sure. Yeah, Saturdays are a little bit more not normally Pokemon casuals because, well, quite frankly, a lot of them are doing other things like you. You're doing Yu-Gi-Oh, right? Stuff like that. But Pokemon's always on Sunday. So you can always find casual games. Even during a tournament, there's usually somebody there that'll want to play that's not in the tournament. Usually. Alright. Well, anyway, the pin post at the top of the chat, you guys see that there. There's a GoFundMe that is started for Mickey. It's Mickey's family, excuse me. Because as, like I say, many of you know, very expensive to do funerals and things like that. And they'd like a little extra help. So if you've got a few minutes to go take a look at that link there and make a donation, that would be very much appreciated. Nicole and the family, I'm sure, would be forever grateful for that. In fact, there's I just looked at an interesting thing on Facebook when I went and looked for that to get that link. I only glanced at it, so I'm not exactly sure who it was doing it. But they must have, they were doing some kind of work, whether it was Olin and his lawn care business, which I assume it was. Otherwise, maybe it was a storage unit or whatever. But first time, one of them, either Nicole or Olin, who just got his license, by the way, like last week, drove the truck and trailer. Favorite box is Prismatic Evolutions. Cool. So they are doing their best to continue on and continue forward, which, again, many of you know that I know firsthand that is not an easy chore to do. It's very, very difficult. For the spouse, for the children, for everybody. The friends, the family. None of it's easy, gang. But they are doing their best to move forward. And if you check out the link that's in the pinned comment, they could use a little more help. So if you got an opportunity to do that, we very greatly appreciate you thinking of our brother and our fallen comrade, Brother Mickey. That would mean the world to me. That was it, driving on his own. That was what it was. I knew there was something in there, but like I said, I was burning through it so fast, trying to get the link put up right away. I didn't look at it closely, yeah. So he just got his license last week and already driving the truck and trailer to his mowing business by himself. Because we have to move forward, gang. It's never easy to do, though. It sucks. 'Tis gonna rain, according to this contraption. Yeah, a little rain. Well, we're only 40 minutes into the show. We're already done with the channel sharing and everything else. Is there anybody that would like to play games on TCG Live? You know what? I'm going to do something different before we do that. I'm going to take advantage of looking at this link. And I am actually going to share this link. Okay, whatever. That's fine. So let's take a look really quick, because it is important to me. Brother Mickey was one of the closest people that I have in my life. But as you can see, they're looking for a little help. Got about just over 10% of the money raised that they were looking to raise, and that's fantastic. Loving memory of Mickey Sams. Yeah, totally unexpectedly what happened. Yeah, unfortunately, they're not prepared to take the world on without him, I don't think. They're going to take some time to adjust. Entei is your favorite. Cool. And you can see there's the whole gang together. All the kids together. Brother Mickey, Sister Nicole, little Callista when she was little. PJ, Olin, Dakota, and Big Mike. Money's coming in, gang, but they could always use more help. We'd love to see them get some more help for helping out our fallen brother. That would be great. I would really appreciate it. You know, maybe we should go make a donation now. Maybe we should do that. I don't know. I'm going to turn this screen off and see if it doesn't share my information. I might do it now. I want to see. Oh, good. I can do it that way. Okay, let me do one thing here quick. Yeah, let's do that. That'll work really good. All right, we're going to go. No, I'm not giving a tip. Do I want to display my name publicly to the fundraiser? I could. I'm just going to flat out donate money right now. But you got a valid point. Might be able to do something like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it anonymously. And I didn't want to put this up here because I'm doing it via my PayPal. I didn't know if it would show any of my information or not. We're gonna do it anonymously. But I think you got a valid point, gang. Pikmin, you brought up something very good. And I like that idea. What do you guys think? Should we start advertising that?
Oh no.
Oh no, you stay out of this.
Oh no.
Now what? Ah, good idea, JD. Good idea. We got you, buddy. Yeah, I think that's a great idea. Yeah. Well, there isn't a greater cause than family, and although Mickey and I were not blood related, I couldn't ask for anybody to be closer to than Brother Mickey. Is this thing going to be a butthole again? I'm not going to... Yeah, okay, I can do that. Yep, let's do that. There we are. Yeah, well, here's what we're going to do, gang. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to listen to Pikmin Captain, okay? And I think what I'm going to do is obviously I've got... I don't care so much about the money. Money really doesn't matter. But to keep my bookwork sane, I think maybe we'll... I'll eat the cards of the... I will eat the cost of the cards. There we go. Screw it, I'm just going to eat all the cost. The cards, the shipping, everything. So here's what you're going to do, gang. If you want to be an avid participator... What's up, Gate Smusher? If you want to be an avid participator in the show tomorrow night when we play games. Okay, the only one I'm not going to eat is international shipping. That already beats the crap out of me the way it is. Unless somebody international plays, I will eat the shipping. You guys come and play games tomorrow night? I'm actually gonna add, God, you're so smart, Pikmin. Let me do something here real quick too, guys. Please bear with me. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, we lost more subscribers. Cool. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull this up. Here's what we're going to do. This way it gives me another opportunity to give more. Let's do this. That didn't work, did it? We got to try that again, apparently. We got to try that again. That didn't work out so good. Let me try this here real quick. Yeah, that ain't working either. There we go. Let's try that again. I really screwed that one up. Da 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 da. Yeah, da 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 da. That's what it was right there, yep. Okay. Where did that link go? There it is, okay. So what we're gonna do, save link. No, we don't want to save the link. We want to copy the link. How did I do that earlier? Copy. Let's try it again. There we go. That's what we wanted. We're going to add all of that to the description of the show tomorrow night. So that will hopefully help out. Folks can do a little bit at a time and be part of a larger gathering to help out with that situation. Good idea, Pikmin. Should give you your game for free. Good idea. So that'll give you guys, if you guys do want to help, you can still play the game. You can still get your cards. We're just not going to keep any of the money. Good idea. I like that. And then I'll show you guys probably the following week after I tally everything up or whatever. Nah, you know what? Yeah. When I can tally everything up, we'll sit down together and we'll do that on a live stream, like probably on Wednesday night. Maybe Thursday night, I don't know. Depends on how my head feels. And we'll go in and do another donation to the GoFundMe. And we'll name it the RGB Family. And we'll make another donation. Because I don't want any of the credit. You guys will get all the credit. As it rightfully deserves. Thank you for that suggestion, Pikmin. Good idea. I apologize for my having my snack. Well, you gotta understand who Brother Mickey is to me. He literally calls Danielle his niece. And we're not blood related. And we've only known each other 7 years. But the things he's done for me and helped me out with here, yeah. He's actually made the effort, him and his family made the effort twice. Come all the way from South Carolina to be here. Emperor Pikachu, how the heck are you? Anyway, that'll help you guys can get in on helping out somebody. That means a lot to me. And you guys have seen Mickey all the time here. We do the oh Mickey with the clapping hands. I need a beverage, excuse me. Yeah. Brother Phil, you wore me out today. She's probably going to get mad, but I want something chocolate. Guy. Oh, that hurts. Part of the family, that's right. Now, we're going to spell it wrong, too, so everybody can see it. Yeah, I know the feeling. I've been struggling to get my head on right for about a week now. It ain't been getting no better. But we're working on it. Then my body decided it didn't want to play ball anymore this week, so that's been another fight. But we're doing it. All right. Well, again, gang, if you look at the top of the chat, the pinned comment up there, that is the GoFundMe page for Brother Mickey. That's right, EP is part of the family. That's right. We're going to go try this deck on the ladder again and see if we can do anything with it. Again, if any of you have an account on TCG Live and would like to play me, or a deck help, or anything like that, that's what tonight is for. I'm here to help you guys in any way I can to better your Pokemon gaming. Thank you, Gate Smusher. Great Smusher. Ah! These are different. I don't know if I like these or not. Alright. Well, let me play this game. I don't know if I have you on here. We're going to see what we can do with this disaster. I like this setup. Oh, this is going to be an easy one. God dang it. Thank you, JD. I'm so bad. So we're playing draw. We're going to go get a couple of dudes. We're going to go get a couple more dudes. You got locked out of your old one? That sucks. I got all these dudes right here. See if we can do something next turn. We've got the Colress's Tenacity to get us Artisan and a Jet Energy so we can attack with Fan Rotom. But we'd prefer not to. We can prefer to attack with Timber. Now, that being said, if they find a way to get into Joltik this turn, which I'm assuming they're going to be able to do, because Joltik you want to get, you want to start with Joltik so you can use that ability, or that attack, power up Iron Hands. You guys have seen this deck before. They're getting all of it. There's Iron Hands. There's Joltik. They didn't even have to use Miraidon to get it. Wow. They got a second Iron Hands. Oh boy, are we going to have fun. So now they'll Jolting Charge and put 4 energies on the left Iron Hands. Alright, here we go. Well, we sure aren't drawing much, are we? A little short on stadiums this game. That's all right. We'll make it happen. So we'll get this knockout, and then they'll knock us out and take 2 prizes. Because that's what Iron Hands do. Wow, we got 3 rare candies in our hands and nobody to play them on. Isn't that magical? We actually could be in a little bit of trouble here, gang. We don't have any draw at all. Yeah, so they get 2 prizes for that. We might be in trouble. Well, here's the hoping, right? Top deck Conkeldurr. No, of course not. Oh, dang it. Well, it doesn't do any good to boss because they have Latias out so they can retreat for free. Yeah, that's kind of poopy. I mean, we can do this and poison them. We have no attack. Try to thin our deck out at the same time. Hopefully only give up 4 prizes before we can start doing anything. Absolutely nothing else we can do. Hey, Mitchell Talent Toy Review, how are you doing? I get the feeling this game is going to go south on us really fast. We have Ultra Balls, we have Dusk Balls, we have Colress's Tenacities, which we've used 1. We have Hilda's, we have 4 to Dunsparce, and the Enriching Energy. All are cards that will get us moving. Unfortunately, we haven't hit any of them. But that's the way it goes sometimes. So now they have 4 prizes taken. So we basically have to get a guy now or we lose. Here's the hoping. Come on, to Dunsparce. Hit the Dunsparce. You did get nothing. We have absolutely no way to win this game. We had absolutely nothing. Emperor Pikachu, you're going to have to give me your friend name. I will add you. That was pretty horrible. That was pretty horrible. What is your screen name? Yeah, well, like I said, yeah, we only play so many cards that give us outs. We didn't get any of them at all. And it's going to happen sometimes, you know, it is what it is. It's not like I could have played it any better. For once, I didn't screw it up. You can't blame me, Captain, I didn't do it. Emperor Pikachu, where'd you go? Maybe he's not able to do both at the same time. Be on there and to be on YouTube. I just don't know. I really wish I could have got more time to spend with those youngsters today. They seemed very eager to learn. They looked at my draw deck and they said, "Oh, do you think that'll compete against our modern decks?" I said, "Yeah, I sure hope so." Then I pulled out my solitaire deck and they didn't think that was very funny at all. They're like, "There's no way." EP, where'd you go? EP! 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 Where the heck did he go? Is my chat freezing? Is it lagging that bad? No, chat seems to be okay here. Well, I don't want to keep everybody waiting. I'd like a chance to play him, but he seems to be ocupado. Not to be confused with the avocado that I had for dinner tonight. Evil fish deck versus draw deck. Do you have the evil fish deck built? Can you play it on here, or that's unlimited, or that's expanded? That might not work so good. No, sir. I mean, I'd play it if we could get it online. I'd play against it. I'd play it, try it out. Well, I'm going to assume that EP is not here no more. So, let me go and try again. If at first you don't succeed, give up and give it all to the banker. This deck should not be doing what it just did. No reason for that to happen. Although it would justify putting some of the more of the Pokeballs back in. I did take a few out to try to make room for a gusting card and a recovery card, and you know, that's the first time it's really failed that badly, though. And good, we start with Brute Bonnet again, and no way to get any more people out. This is normal. Jesus. Oh no, we have Buddy Poffin. Never mind, I'll shut up. Goldango? Should be a pretty good matchup for us. Ah, bad rain there. Yeah, it's that storm is just touching us here. Yeah, Goldango, okay. Let's get our party started, shall we? I want Fan Rotom and this dude. And we're going to do this thing and get our dudes. Get some dudes. And we're going to play this dude and this dude. And I'm going to hold off on another dude because watch this. We're going to play this Artisan even though I'm not crazy about it. We're going to play this Jet Energy. And put him up front. And we're going to Artisan for another Timber. Because I do not trust Goldango at all. We're going to go look and see what we've got in our deck. Missing 2 to Dunsparce, yay. And a Conkeldurr, yay. And a Hilda. Otherwise, the prizes aren't too bad. Oh, we're going to have to go fishing, though, gang. All right, let's see what we can do. Yeah, I didn't really want to give him that Artisan, but I wanted that second Timber down real bad. Because we're going to need all the help we can get to get those guys going. They're playing Fan Rotom? What the heck? Maybe they're not playing Goldango. Meaty Gross? It is Goldango. Why are they playing Fan Rotom in there? Very strange. Oh, and the Revavroom engine. Okay. Revavroom engine. You guys remember last night how we were talking about playing 06 Machinations in here? It's T. Lesky. Capital T, capital L. Anyway, this is another deck that 06 Machinations would be amazing against. I might have to put that in here and try it out. Yep. Okay, now this brings up an interesting point. Do I want to gust up Revavroom? Huh. Let's see what this gets us first. Let's do that. That didn't get us Jack Diddley squat. Huh. Oh my gosh, I hate doing this. Alright, fine. We have no other energy in our deck. That's amazing. Yippee skippy. Well, there's a girder, so that helps a little bit. Girder. Hiya, Ben. Oh boy, what do I do? Well, I only got 2 Conkeldurs in my deck. So let's go here. We're going to do that. Because I only have 2 of them. What am I doing? Jesus. Louises. Yeah, we only got 2 Conkeldurs. We're going to need one out now. Dollars to donuts, they're going to boss this guy up and KO him. We're going to take that risk. Artisan. More done first. Well, EP is going to play me, and then after EP plays, absolutely. If I ever get done to the time before he goes on live stream tonight. This game might take a minute. Well, they're just going to put out the whole squad now. No worries, Miss Robin, we're here. They're going to drop 3 Goldangos. Okay, that's all right. I'll find it. As soon as I'm done with this game, I'll find it. They're going to drop Revavroom and be able to discard and draw, right? That's what this thing does. Oh, they got a full hand anyway, so we don't care. Do they have the air balloon? Do they have the air balloon? Oh, they get discard 1 and draw 2. Okay, well, there you go. Minimal life support out of that guy. And they go kind bonus. And they go coin bonus. And they go kind bonus. Yep. Did they get the air balloon? Now they got Arvin, close enough. Alright, we're going to get whacked this turn. That's fine, we'll return the whacking. Yep. We still need a piece or 2 to be able to do it. But we can definitely get some whacking done. And secret box. Wow. Oh, I bet they got that off Ireland. Yeah. I'm not sure if I like a build that doesn't play Energy Search Pro in Goldango. The card is like a no-brainer. Yeah, see, the Row 6 Machinations would be good against Goldango too. It's already a... And they got Lavencia too. It is already a decent matchup for us. Because we can one-shot Goldangos very easily. But Machinations would shut that thing down. Okay, yeah, we get it. You're bad. 2 energies to the jump. Alright. Wouldn't hurt to have a stadium this turn, too. We need a couple of pieces, but we should be able to find them. That's one of the pieces we really need bad. Well, let's get our thing done. See if we get another stadium. Got our other conkle there. That's a bonus. Oh, let's draw some more cards, shall we? Why the heck not? There's Gravy Mountain, that'll help. That's a good stadium. Let's buddy some more buddies. And we'll play Gravy Mountain just to get rid of their Lavencia. And we do just enough damage without using Binding Mochi. Knock them out with poison. Yay, one for the good guys. Now we are going to have to find that third. There he is. We got the cockle there. No problem. We got it out the prizes right away. Uh-huh. What's up, Jonesy? Yeah, I'm kind of liking that idea a little bit more and more right now. 06 Machinations. That might have to be a new tech for this deck. I don't know what the hell I'm going to take out for it, but there ain't no room in this deck the way it is. And they got Boss's hors d'oeuvres. Oh, they don't like that guy, do they? That's alright. We got more of them dudes, too. So we need an Ultra Ball, or Artisan, or one of the Iron Bundles. Excuse me. Brute Bonnet. We need Brute Bonnet. We are going to have to find one of those guys.
Oh no!
We are too. They got to throw away 4. Well, we need a little help from our friends here, gang. The Dunsparce helps our friends. Let's see what he can do. Actually, let's hold off on that. Yeah, we're going to hold off on that. We're going to Hilda first. We're going to get these guys out of the deck so we'd have less of a chance of drawing those and more of a chance of drawing our pants or something. So we'll put this here. And we'll put this here. We did not get a Brute Bonnet. Oh, we have Ultra Ball. What the heck am I worried about? Lisa Bonet, no burrito. Probably afford one of those, and we can probably afford one of those. We will grab Brute Bonet. Now, I don't think I want to draw anymore, as much as fun as it sounds like. Well, maybe I should. Let me do one. I'm going to tuck that energy away. Oh, we got the other capsule, so that's cool. All right, let's do our thing and swing a ding a ding. Swing a ding a ding. So my guess is they're going to come up with fan rotom, because they got to try it by a turn. We're not knocking out two prizers and taking the game. But, well, Rever Room, close enough. I know you are, buddy. I just don't want to stop the game because I'm actually on the ladder. So points do mean something. What do you got for us? Nothing. They're going to get at least an extra 4 cards this turn between their coin bonus and their Pheasantipity. Pounding out the energy is pretty hard. Nothing off the signal. They obviously have the knockout. Do they have the boss's order to pull our Brute Bonnet? Maybe. Or the counter catcher. Well, they have the Lavencia, so there's that. They're digging. They're still digging. I'm going to try to dig with Rev of Room. I actually have no idea. Other than Pikachu, I'm sure. To be truthful, I have a hard time remembering things like that. Obviously, it would be Pikachu, since you're Emperor Pikachu. Yep, they got the energy. Do they have the gust? PGR Pro. Well, that's the thing, PGR. You can do it by private stream. You can do it by the way I gave you codes. However you want to do it. But we're glad to have you here. Good morning to you as well. Glad to see you here, bright and shiny, ready to rock and roll. The private streams are pretty much just ask me, and if I'm available at that time, dang tootin', I'll do it. Just to frost the cake, let's put this down. Never say goodbye. Yeah, that was Danielle's gift to herself. She was at a convention in Iowa this past weekend and picked up a lot of trinkets. And that was one of them. There you go, we beat Goldango. You only got 10 points? That stinks. Does that bump us up? No, of course not. Yep. The Facebook worked good. The email works good. There's a lot of different ways to do it. I can't show you how it works on here because I can't use my cameras for OBS and for StreamYard. But either one works good. Like I said, PGR, I haven't had time to go through more codes, right? Since I sent you them other ones. But these are kind of what you're looking for at least, and your name's already on them. So they're sitting here waiting for you. Let me go see if I can find EP here. See if I remember how he spelled that. E-M-P-E-O-R. Oh, of course it doesn't type either. Empor Pikachu. Empior. Friend request is on its way, EP. I am really tempted when I go to play this deck again in real life. Put 06 Machinations in here. If you guys aren't familiar with what that does. And Ben showed me really bad how last night. I know I spelled it wrong too. I spelled it the way you put in chat. Is that not it? Or is it supposed to be correct? This is 06 Machinations. Your opponent discards their hand until they have 3 cards in their hand. Now you've seen the amount of cards I have in my hand playing draw. You saw what Ben did to me with this last night. And you saw how many cards Goldango had in their hand. What a better way to limit somebody's deck. Or to limit their abilities, so... Oh, you got it. Okay, sweet. There we go. I gotta get out of this. Okay. Why won't let me out of this? Maybe I gotta do that. Now I gotta do that. There we are. Empior! Empior. I love it. Hey, you come here and be a member, you're a member of the family. I get it. Oh, you want the coin flip. And make me go first, huh? Alright. Well, the good news is we have our 1 recovery card in our hand. Oh, Alakazam! Very interesting. You guys are going to get to see a very unusual deck if you haven't seen it before. And Pikachu and Litwick. Oh. Very interesting. We better get our act together here. Whoa, I prized 2 Dunsparce. That's not good. Oh boy. Not good at all. Yeah, this is not going to be a... Yee. Yee. No, you throw a crisping dude. That stuff's really salty. Woo. I like it. Tastes good. Salty. Boss's hors d'oeuvres. That wasn't very nice. Well, since he's going to make me work for it. Yuck. I think we went from bad to worse. I probably should be prize checking right now, shouldn't I? Nah. Swing! Just swing! No, you don't want two lightning on there. Well, that's kind of okay. Gravy Mountain. Prize the Artisan and no, we have the other one. Yeah, we'll be all right. We'll be all right. Settle down, barbecue. Talk about a poopy flavored lollipop. Sheesh. All right. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Gotta be more cards in here I can use somewhere. Those are not the cards I was looking for. Maybe these will be better cards. Not unless your luck changes, barbecue. Sheesh. Although this could be fun. Yeah, this is actually going to be really fun. Hey, put that up there. Yeah. If all else fails, you resort to desperate measures. And here they come. What was that supposed to be? The act of an desperate man. Dang tootin' it was. Sheesh. Oh, I don't like that at all. Oh, heck no. Yep. Oh, boy, this stinks. Okay, what do we got over here? Ain't good? No. Alright. I gotta figure out a way to do this. We're gonna Hilda. Since I can't seem to draw this pot dumpling, we're gonna do this. And then we're going to Ultra Ball. Those two, I think. We'll draw more cards. That was not very useful either. Well, you know what they say. No, I don't like the looks of this either. Let's do this. Oh, I wish I knew it was in my deck. I can't remember. Just in case.
Oh
Who can it be now? Oh, somebody sent me a message. Who is that knocking? I might have wrote 2 messages. What'd I get? I got artisan off the prizes. I needed that. I guess that's GG's, Emperor Pikachu. Had to get a little creative there with our fan rotom, but creativity is the spice of life. Thanks for playing, EP. Good to have you aboard tonight. That's a deck I've been working on for a while. But that's also why I'm here. Is if you guys have decks that you like, even if they're not the best decks, who cares? We're here to help. And I always want to take the time to give more to the community. Because that's truly what it's all about. And I did that, if you guys remember, not too long ago. It's been a minute. In the words of our friend Marshall.
Let me show you something.
Somewhere in this list of craziness, well, there's a deck entitled Ben. Made a deck for Ben. Ben 2. There you go. That's what's important. Having fun. But I have, somewhere in I have Gengar decks too that I really like. But Trainer Trina, you guys remember Trainer Trina? Trainer Trina came to me and says, hey, can you help me out? I want to play these guys. Can you help me build this deck? And I said, sure, I'd be happy to. I just have no idea where the heck they are. Yeah, here we are. Trainer Trina. See, we built Trainer Trina. Yeah, shut up. We built her a water deck that she really wanted. And then we also built her this fire deck that she really wanted. Now, these are out of date, obviously. You can see right there the deck is invalid. And that's fine. But we can put together just about anything if you give us at least an idea of what you want. And we can incorporate various techniques and various things into decks to try and make your favorite guy work. Brother Shane even asked me to play his Evolutions deck and see what I could do with it. Truthfully, I don't know how the hell he plays this thing, but he does alright with it. I personally think the deck should play more Crispin, but that's just me. Anybody else want to swing? Otherwise, I might take a few minutes break just to get up and stretch my butt. Maybe use the bathroom and then come back and we can do more. In fact, I think I will do that because I drink a lot of water today. And it's hitting me. After Monday and Tuesday, though, they said I should probably drink. Yeah, I kind of figured that. They said I should be drinking a whole lot of water because I had a bad Monday and Tuesday when it comes to things like that. So I want to do something a little bit different for you guys today while we take a break. For those of you that aren't familiar with the storage brats, all right, I'm going to show you a video that's a couple of years old, but it'll at least give you an idea of who the storage brats are and what they do. So, here we go.
Oh, guys, you got to see all this doing practice doing this.
I'll be back shortly.
What we got going on? You can figure it out. See if you got it, guys. You get it on the first try. You might not have the letters lined up straight. There it goes. Now you gotta break the little. That's a seal. If you ever get a unit and it's not got that seal on it, somebody's been in it since they pictured it. Make sure you get a seal. Or make sure that the facility comes and breaks the seal for you. Alright, let's see what we got here, guys.
Yes.
Hold on. I hit record and it stops in my picture.
And this is our unit. Either 119 or 119. It's alright. It looks like a good unit.
Like an alright unit here, guys. See some stuff. See what we got in here. We got some Christmas decorations just off the top. Some shoes. Old basket. Look at that. Right there. That's why we got this unit. Brand new push mower. $120 unit, y'all. So, as we all know, the brand new push mower is worth $200. So, then we got some couple old sausage grinders here. We got some old pots and pans and dishes, old cast iron stuff. So, as we go through some of these things, we will make some videos for y'all and see what we got going on.
Starts at $5. Give me $5. Give me $5.
Boy, shut up, open the door. Alright, here we go, y'all. Back at E19, one y'all seen a few minutes ago. Y'all look right here, we got some vintage Christmas ornaments. And probably the same thing in this rest of this tote. We're not going to go through it right now. We find anything exciting when we get to the house, we'll go ahead and view it a little more in depth. But as y'all see, we got quite a few things to go through here. So we're going to get to it. We're going to look through it pretty quick and load it and get heading home. So y'all hang on to your shirts, because here we go. So we got a sprayer, water sprayer there in this little tote. Got the extendable water hose right there. Some other stuff. Nothing significant really. Just a real quick look and grab is what we're going to be doing here.
Well, anyway, you guys can
Old
see.
picnic basket.
That's a couple years old. Owen has now got his own business.
Hey, boo boo.
And is out driving.
Nice wooden
Drove the
box.
truck for his
Got
own
some
very
stuff
first
in
time
here.
today. Very proud of that young man.
Some coasters.
He did
glass
real good.
coasters going through. Pretty little vintage wooden box there, though.
That's just a brief glimpse into what the storage brats do. They go out and buy storage units. And I think they have a great channel. I really do. I love Mickey and Nicole and the kids more than you can imagine. So, there we have that. Ben, did you leave? He's usually very impatient with me, but that's all right. I'm an impatient. I draw out the impatience in everyone. Oh, somebody asked me for a match, and it is Ben. See if he's still here. He sure is. There he goes. Ben's ready to play. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to stream tonight, gang. My back is pretty bad. That trip today was, even though it was only less than an hour one way, it was pretty hard on me. What do we got? Did he call it? He didn't. Now I'm going to assume Ben's going to be playing that Zerosic Machinations. So I have to be very careful about how many cards I keep in my hand. And look, we're starting with Brute Bonnet again. Yay! And no way to get anybody else out. Even better. Well, we might be relying on Duskball to try to get us something this game. This is going to be tough. I have an idea on how I can conserve cards. Not having to throw them away, but getting them into play and being able to shuffle them back into my deck. Barbecue's a thinking man tonight. That'd be a first. What do you got, Ben? How's giggity? I think he might be, let's say he might be having internet trouble. That definitely was not the card we were looking for. Come on, Duskball. Come on, Duskball. There we go. Well, we got a Timber. It's better than nothing, I guess. So we'll put that down. Put our thingy on Bonnie. Not much else we can do, gang. I hope he didn't lose internet again. They've been having some difficulty with their internet lately, and things are getting out of hand with that whole situation. Ben, did you lose internet? I think Ben lost internet. Well, we're gonna win the game right here. Most unfortunate start for him, and I think he lost internet, so I don't really count that game. So that was too bad. I do like those new glasses on that guy. And that new jacket. Woohoo. Well, does anybody else have anything? They want to play a game? Do they got questions? Deck help? Anything like that? Got a lot of friends on here, just don't get to play very many of them. Ben's always down for a game every time I'm live. He comes on, let's play. I'm like, okay. While we're waiting to see, I'm gonna go look and see if I can figure out what I could possibly take out of this deck. Try to put in for that 0-6 Machinations. I don't know what I could possibly swap out. Probably have to be a Codrus's Tenacity. I've already taken a lot out of the deck that messes up the consistency of getting the people. But we'll see. Everything all right, Ben? It's getting very warm in here. I wonder if he didn't get called away to do some chores or something. He might have. In the meantime, let's try the ladder again and see what we can do. Choosing heads, okay. Pay attention this time. And we get to go first, I guess. And everybody says you're supposed to go second with that deck. Why? Got a Timber. Got Ursa Luna, but yeesh. Kinda don't want to be playing that right now. Might have to, depending on what they're playing. We've got some pieces, but we need some stuff to get going here. And we're playing a mirror match with the Pidgeot. Really makes me wish I had put in the Machinations. I can't do anything else. I am going to end my turn. I hope they don't have Fan Rotom. They have Fan Rotom and Jet Energy, we lose. Well, let's see what you got. Ow. I suppose they could have Air Balloon too. I didn't see what the other card was. Mochi and something. Oh, must have been Buddy Buddy Poffin. Did they get it? There's the Fan Rotom. have a way to get him to the active spot. They need a stadium too, I guess, technically. That's not they have their Pidgeotto either. Alright, let's see what we get here. Jeez. Oh, Prunella. What are we gonna do? We're in trouble here, gang. We're in big trouble here, gang. We're in big trouble. All we can do is put that up and hope to buy a turn. No Dunsparce. No Ball. No Artisan. No Dunsparce themselves. This is not going to be easy, gang. They're not getting much off their draw either, fortunately. Well, there's a Timber, so that's something. Do we take the risk and put the Riching Energy on somebody other than our guy? I just can't. Well, let's do this. Wasting all my resources trying to stay alive here. Trying to come up with something. We need people. We need stuff. I can't believe these both of us are bricking. It's not good. How about Buddy Poffin? Let's go. Buddy. Buddy. Oh my gosh. Buddy. Guess you had to wish hard enough and you got it, huh? That's what it is. Alright, here we go. Now we can get the engine going here. Let's go. Let's get things done. Yeah, that kind of sort of maybe helped a little bit. Not really, but something. Kind of sort of maybe a little bit. See if we can get a supporter for next turn. Yeah, we got Hilda again. Alright. Alright, we got a few things, gang. We got a little bit of stuff. End turn. We got some pieces now. Ha ha ha! And they got a Hilda, so they're going to go now too. And they got their pieces, so they're going to go. The question is who's going to go faster or farther now? Man, that 06 Machinations is looking tasty right now. Holy crap. They're going to be ripping into about 10 more cards. At least 6 more. I'm sure they've got another Dunsparce. There's Bonnie. And another Dunsparce. Yep, we called that one. Did they get all the pieces? It is possible they whiffed. Well, there's the the capsule on Bonnie. Well, if they somehow whiffed, we might be able to take control of this game. Chances are they did not. We're still digging. You think they'd at least got a rare candy Pidgeot by now. Another Dunsparce. Okay. Do they have it? If they whiffed on all them cards, makes me feel a little bit better. So we need a rotten candy to make the other conkle donkle do. And they got an Ultra Ball. Do they have it? They got Girder. They might not have it, gang. On all them cards, they might not have it. Nope. I think they got it. They're just taking their time and setting everything up. Maybe. They don't have it. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, let's see what we're going to do here. We're going to evolve these guys. We got to get this party started here. We're going to jet to get Ursaluna out of the front. Finally. We're going to start drawing cards. Let's giggity. There's Bonet. Let's put the Dunsparce up. Let's get Lisa Bonet. Ain't no burrito. Put that out there. And we're going to use our other draw. And we got a Dunsparce. That helps. Oh, yeah. Choose somebody to put up, stupid. Genius, ain't it? All right. Do I want to give him a stadium card? Probably don't need to. So let's go Hilda. Grab him and then this one. So we got that stuff. We're probably going to get flattened. But we got to try. Got to try to push him down. We do too. Well, yeah, I waited for you. You weren't there, Ben. I tried waiting for you. The game started. You weren't there. All right, do they have the Conkle there? There they do. Okay, so now they'll knock us out. Then we got to find a way to retaliate and to build another Conkle there. So all we need is a rare candy and we can build this guy. And they have boss's hors d'oeuvres. Well, go ahead, take it. I don't care. I'll just night stretcher for it later when I need it. The only bad news is I got some 2 prizes and we only get 1. That's all right. We'll be okay. I say now I have to build another timber up. We got more stuff to do too. We got to get our rare candy so we can build our third conqueror. Second. Sorry, I can't count. Math was never my strong point. Yeah, you're great. You knocked out a guy that was weak to you. Congratulations. All right, here we go. Here we go. Take your prizes. Here we go. There we are. All right, here we go. Let's see what we can do here. There's a timber. That helps. All right, we got timber. Now, we're going to use the enriching energy and see what we can do with that. And we got artisan. That's what we needed. Okay. Artisan. Artisan. Get another Dunsparce. Yep. And we will go this guy. Still need that rare candy though. So we'll go this way. We still didn't get it. Son of a biscuit. And we're going to Hilda. Grab these. Really don't want to use the Night Stretch right now. We'll use that later. We just need the rare candy, but we're not getting it. So let's Ultra Ball. And what are we going to throw away? Don't think we'll need Binding Mochi. Probably won't need Artisan again. Can't see. Well, we might need Binding Mochi. Probably more than we'd need Perilous Jungle. Yeah, I think that's a better idea. Let's grab another dude. So we can hit the Dunsparce. And we'll see if we can get back into this game. We gonna try. Well, there's one of our rare candies. All right, we're on the board. The bird. The bird. Might need that Night Stretcher for a dang conqueror. No, they haven't knocked any out yet. Okay. We're fine. Shush, quiet down. It'll be all right. They've got an Artisan for another timber. That's as simple as it is. Or they could buddy pop him for it, I guess. Either one. We've knocked out 2. Only 2 to go. I'm gonna fall asleep. There they got the stuff again. They're going to go draw us a bunch more cards. That'll give them 7 more cards. Attach your energy first. Attach your energy first. Unless they're going to Artisan into a Dunsparce. Could be. No, they just Artisan to timber. They can't. Attach your energy. Oh, they're looking for a jet energy, I bet. Huh. I don't know what they're doing anymore. Pidgeot? Pidgeot? Ooh. Pidgeot it is. They're going to get Pidgeot. Now, this is one of the reasons I hung on to that Binding Mochi. I don't remember if the other one's in my deck. The Pidgeot EX is resistant to fighting, and we will need a little bit of damage enhancement to knock out Pidgeot in one shot. Sadly, we've already used our boss's hors d'oeuvres too, so getting him up here will be almost impossible. Never heard the word impossible this time. There's no stopping. Did they not play their energy? They did not. Ooh. Binding Mochi. Toxic Powder. You have an energy. You have Gravy Mountain. You have an energy play. We're making them think, gang. Woohoo! And they have the jet. Okay, so now they're going to swing for 110. Plus 10 for poison is going to almost knock us out. Yeah. All right. So we need a little bit of stuff. Okay. So we're going to rotten candy. I said we're going to rotten candy. We're going to do this. Okay. We need a fresh to Dunsparce, or a fresh Conkeldurr. So let's move these guys. Yeah, let me have that, please. Thank you. We'll move these guys. We're going to jet. We'll save our Conkeldurr for another attack. We will runaway draw. There's our other rotten candy, but now we don't have our other Conkeldurr. Let's see here. We'll put this guy up. Nobody buddy popping either, huh? That stinks. Runaway draw. There's Buddy. Buddy 2, Buddy 2, Buddy 2, Buddy 2, Buddy. 2 Buddy. Need 2 buddies. Do I want to put down the town store or the Gravy Mountain? I can't put down Gravy Mountain. I want to give him town store. Doesn't really hurt him, I guess. Yeah, let's get rid of their Gravy Mountain. Town store. Let's see if our other Mochis in our deck. It is not. Neither are our tools, but we have that one, so that's fine. What do you want? Get out of there. Oh yeah, Dusk Ball. Let's do that. That'll be fun, they said. Fudge Sickles. Another Timber. Now we'll grab Dunsparce, I guess. And we'll have 2 for next turn. Well, we're ahead, but we're not doing great. There's our Mochi. Mochi, Mochi. So town store is useless to us now. It'll help them now instead of helping us. But I didn't want to leave him at 10 HP from dying. Because if we need him to attack, because we can't seem to find the other Conkeldurr, kind of wanted to have that. Good night, Anna Banana. We'll see you tomorrow.
Oh no!
I have a hard time believing they don't have anything. What is going on here tonight? Lots of craziness happening. There's Hildegard. They should be able to draw 7. Well, they don't have their... Where's their enriching energy? Already in their hand? Must be. I don't know why they haven't played Pidgeot yet either. I can't believe they don't have Pidgeot with all them cards in their hand. They don't have a rare candy. Maybe they don't play rare candy. Well, they drew 7. They're about to draw 7 cards. There's rare candy. Here comes Pidgeot. One tough customer. Or something. Woo! Now they can run away, draw, and get 3 more cards, and maybe get a rare candy Conkeldurr. It's hard to believe they have not pulled another rare candy yet. I got a feeling that's about to change. You about to find out. So we are going to get knocked out this turn. We just need to find the other Conkeldurr. If it's not in our deck, then we're going to have to go get it at the night. What is funny looking thing? Night Switch. Oh! Yeah, here we go. The Battle of the Conkeldurrs. And a third rare candy this turn. Look at them go now. Wow. They got all the people. Having Pidgeot's really going to help. And Artisan. Sure, I'll take that. No problem. I like Artisan. I didn't need to do that one anyway, so. Maybe we can use Gravy Mountain on them. Probably not. Actually, it'll help against Pidgeot. That'll make it one-shottable easily. Okay. So there's that. Let's see what we can do our turn. Huh? Conkeldurr. Nope. Conkeldurr. Nope. Fudge. Conkeldurr. Nope. Hip boy. Well, looks like we're doing it the hard way, gang. Conkeldurr? No. Well, Night Stretcher it is. I really wanted to get Ursaluna, but Conkeldurr it'll be. The more we get together, the happier we'll be. Let's buddy puff, and I just want to search my deck. We do not have another Conkeldurr, which means we need to get it off the prizes. Oh, he's gonna be in trouble. We have all the pieces in play to get it out, so that's not an issue. We just gotta have to out Conkeldurr him. That's all there is to it, gang. Come on, Conkeldurr, where are you? You're Conkeldurr, right? Son of a biscuit. You're not Conkeldurr. Stop that. Yeah, we might be in a little bit of trouble, gang. Especially if they have Ursaluna. The war of attrition is on. Or nutrition. I forget. Might be a great time to have Briar in the deck, too. So there's nothing in the deck that we really need. 4 Hildas are gone. Stadiums are pretty much gone. Night Stretcher's gone. 1 Jet Energy's gone. Ursaluna's gone. That hurts a little. They got more pieces to put together, too. Look at them go. The enriching nitrogen to Pidgeot. Okay. Wonder Powder. Do I see a thing where they're going to want to attack with this thing? Maybe. Maybe. Well, gang, we got a 50-50 shot to stay in this game. I don't need to draw any more cards, so I'm not going to. I don't need to put down any more Pokemon as far as basics other than him, so we're not going to. We're going to put down the Dudunsparces. I don't think there's anything else we need. Basically, we win or lose next turn. They have an attacker with Pidgeot. And we have to get the Conkeldurr off the prizes. That's all there is to it. If we don't, we lose. If we do, we have a chance. Nope, we lose. Dang nabbit! Unless they don't have an energy. If they don't have an energy, we'll survive. Maybe they don't have an energy. Ha ha ha. They're down one jet energy. If they prized one, we might have this. Yeah, it is what it is. Do they have the energy? Well, there might be another way for us to win, too. I just realized that. Fun. They have the energy, okay. God dang it. So they have boss's orders, we lose. They can't knock this out in one hit. There's not a whole lot we can do, gang. Conkeldurr is right there and we can't get to it. However, I have another plan. They have the boss, we lose. Well, they got Ursaluna, so they win. Yep, they win. There's absolutely nothing we can do about it. Hoping maybe they didn't have, maybe they would prize a card they could use, but no, we didn't get that lucky. That's the way it goes. It's a heck of a game, though. Level 62 achieved. All right, here we go. Let's see if he left again. Nope, he's right there, ready to go. Cool. Oh, it's warm in here tonight. Holy crap. Now we got a few things. I would really like to play that card, please. Raging Bolt. There's Raging Bolt. Look at that, we prized the jet energy again. Back to that old game. Dirty tricks, dirty tricks. Turn one knockout. Sometimes going second is better. If you have the cards. More buddies! Oh. Yep. Does he have the energy in the discard pile? No. Can he get one? Can he get one? Can we build it? No, shut up! Oh, that's not right. Sorry. I get so carried away sometimes. That almost helped. Can you help us out a little bit here? No frickin' way. We ain't helping you do nothing, see? Yeah. Yeah, see? Rocky's really mad now, see? Oh, goodness gracious. What a waste of cards. I don't want to keep that, though. Yeah, let's do that. See if we can draw something better. I would really like to use Runaway Draw, please. Thank you. Well, we got another done sparse. Dun 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 dun. Sparse. Draw me what I want. There we go. That's a little bit better. Let's rare candy this guy. Let's play this guy. Have we used Artisan yet? We have not. You know what that means, don't you? You guys know what that means, don't you? You know what that means. It's nose in the book penalty time. Get our tool. Wow, we only have one of those? Wow. It's not good, gang. This is one of the reasons this deck is so deadly against Raging Bolt. Do just enough to KO that thing. Oh, there's one of our tools and an extra dude. That helps. We got another pair. Got another Raging Bolt. Yippee. He loves that card against me. He really does. Oh, gosh. All right, fine. Yeesh. He just loves doing that to me. He absolutely loves doing that to me. If I had any brains at all, I wouldn't be keeping so many cards in my hand. But I don't do that either. Do you have an ogre pawn? I hate just throwing cards out now. Throw away your fighting energy. There you go. You must have a teal mask. 3 earthen vessels in 1 turn? Are you serious? Oh my gosh. Triple stab! 2 out of 3, not bad. That's what Meatloaf said anyway. Well, my Meatloaf doesn't usually talk, but you know. Well, that helps a little. Let's draw it. Let's do that. Okay, well there's Conkeldurr, so we have that. Okay. Gonna help us out, Duskball? Nah, of course not. Son of a... You know what? I ain't taking nothing. Nope. You can't make me. Nope. Yeah, that's terrible. Nothing left, right? Nothing. Alright, fine. See if I care. There's our other booster capsule. Does he have the energy? He's got the Sada. He's got a chance. Needs a lightning. Other Raging Bolt. Could have used that before you Sada'd, but probably didn't have it. So. No lightning energy. How do you not have lightning energy, Ben? Sheesh. Yeah. It's just swinging for the fences. That's the way that goes. Well, maybe we'll start wrapping things up pretty soon here. Oh, Ben wants to play again. Last one. Last one. Then I'm going to bed. Been a long day. Should start building Danielle's Gardevoir deck too, though. Now she's got second guesses on what she wants to play for regionals, and she's like, "Well, Dad, I should build Gardevoir and at least test against it, if not play it." I'm like, "Oh boy." Oh, good. This promises to be fun. Something good? No. Jeez. Something good? Nope, more energy. Get rid of that. It's all gonna be at the bottom of my deck now, but whatever. Yeah, so now we have none to get. We do have Ethan this turn, so we can get things scrambled and start rolling. Whereas he played a jamming tower, which kind of stinks. Tempting. I think I'm going to do it. I only play one stadium, and I don't even know if it's in the deck. Prize Mew, prize the boss, prize an Iono, prize an Ethan. Alright, Town Store is in the deck. Okay, I guess that's what we're doing this turn. I was hoping to get Mew. No. Uh-oh. Now my top deck will be a research anyway, so it won't matter. Yep, here we go. Yep. No, what's going to happen here? Tough choice. Especially without having an air balloon. Alright, I'll try it. Probably going to regret that. Alright, let's get this party started here. I gotta get something done. Apparently, I was gonna say, apparently Ethan's hanging around. I get a feeling I know what's gonna happen next, but we're gonna try it anyway. He's gonna rare candy into Froggy, and he's gonna flatten me. Maybe not. Boss's hors d'oeuvres. Oh, great. Huh. Smurfy Vessel. Let's get rid of that. I've drawn to some stuff we can use here. Not my ideal choice of what to do that turn, but eh. Play more than one jamming tower. As many times I've played against him, I'd have this all figured out. Well, you know. There's the frog. There's the frog. So that does 120 to 2. And he can pull that off again next turn, which he very easily could because he's got Sprinkly Crystal attached. He could very, very easily pull that off. So, we got to figure out a way to not let him do it. Mm-hmm. Cool, we don't have that either. Do we just have, yeah, we have that. Okay. All right. Okay. The other one prized? Nope, there it is. Woo! Oop, there it is. Or whoopsie, there it is, or something. That's a pretty good setup right there. I'll be pretty happy with those results. I ain't sticking around to find out what this guy's gonna do to me. Mew, we found you! Mew! Mew! Well, we probably don't need 2 Slugmas. We don't have any more Maker Goes. So let us retreat. Let us power up. More lettuce. More lettuce. Special sauce, cheese, pickled onions on a Sesame Street bun. Only one left. No more bullets, laughing boy. Make her go! We found you! Call for Flim Flam. Hey, plant. Meh. We'll just win the game. No screwing around. Alright, gang, I think I'm going to start wrapping things up for the night. It's been a hard day's night, and I've been working like a dog. Prairie, yes. Yes, I did. And you weren't here at the beginning of the show to hear how it went down. So I'll tell you again. Brother Phil called the place about 11 o'clock. Said, hey, you got pre-release today. And they said, yeah, we got pre-release today. He says, cool. Thanks a lot. But it's in a different location. Oh? Really? Interesting. So, we got the address. And we headed out. We got there about noon. And it was this, something that looked like it used to be a business. Now it looks like it's a part-time use building something. I don't know. Nobody was there. Nobody around. So, we said, well, that seems unusual. But it is an hour before the event is scheduled to start. Let's go to town. We'll go to the store. We'll ask around. Hey, when they start, whatever. So we go to the store. And it's a card store, mostly sports. Probably about the size of my studio, maybe a little smaller. So, well, now I can see why you don't run the event here. They'd had room for one table. Barely. He says, oh, yeah. Hey, did the other guy call you back? No, nobody called. Oh. Well, I just do the sports and the store part. This other guy does all the tournament stuff, whatever. The Pokemon stuff. Okay? They're all full today. They're all sold out. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Yep, all sold out. He's been trying to put that on the website, but hasn't been able to. It's been sold out for like a week. Now, most of us that have done pre-releases and things before, sitting there thinking to ourselves, you're running a pre-release at 1 in the afternoon on a Wednesday in a town of maybe 10,000 people. How in the heck did this sell out? I said, well, geez, how many kits did you have if it's already sold out? And he says, 3. 3? You can't even sanction a tournament with only 3 people. Well, that's what he's got, and they're all sold out. Maybe you should call this guy. So right away, we're like, something doesn't sound right here. Something doesn't sound right. And with all the shenanigans and back, Danielle found out, in fact, there was one of the vendors down in Iowa was selling the building battle kits for Mega Evolution on Friday, which, by rights, you can't sell them unless you're doing an event like pre-release until after. So that was really a lot of sus things going on here. Said something is not, it just didn't, quiet, it just didn't sit right with me. I don't know why. Something wasn't right. And after all the people selling promo cards and stuff that they're not supposed to, it makes you wonder. Especially a guy that owns the sports shop that probably doesn't care about Pokemon unless it makes him money. So now we're really starting to wonder, especially since this guy looked like he was under the influence of something that, whatever. I don't judge. I just give my opinion. If he does that stuff, more power to him. If he's got medical to do it with, even better. So we get back in the car. We're like, okay, something's going on here. But we decided to drive back to the venue and see if we could talk to the guy in person. And mind you, this is about 12:30. And this event's slated to start at 1. Get back over to the venue. Nobody's there. Something don't smell right. Don't know what it is. Probably me. But anyway. So we were there talking about it. This and that. Next thing you know, cars start showing up. Guy gets out of this truck. A couple kids get out with him. They go in and unlock the door. Comes over and starts talking to us. You the ones that called earlier? Yep. Very sorry. You guys drove all this way. He says, but unfortunately, we're full. I said, I find it amazing that you're full on a Wednesday afternoon. Turns out what they're doing is all these kids are homeschooled. There was like 16, 18 of them running around this place. All these parents showing up with them, bringing them to the Pokemon. This is more or less their league. And they run it on Wednesday afternoons, early evenings. So, it was all legit. He had building battle kits for everybody. Even had a guy show up in a judge shirt, Professor Judge shirt, like I have. I don't know who the guy was, doesn't matter. But they were sold out. But it's all their... Imagine if you can, they started a club for all these kids that are homeschooled. And they just got it sanctioned and run events. Because apparently they had a league cup not that long ago. And he was telling me about that. And there was people from Milwaukee there. And a bunch of different places. People came from all over. I'm like, dang, I didn't even know about that event. So, barbecue got learning to do too. No. Neither did I. I had my head going to the worst. Like I was already contacting TPCI, say, hey, there's some shenanigans going on here. Turns out it was all legit. And they were wonderful people. They invited us in. We didn't get to play, but we got to sit, be there, trade with a few of the kids, talk to a few of the kids, talk to some of the parents. Just let them know, hey, this is what we're all about. We want to help. The bad news, I've known about this league for a while. But guess what time it's at? 5 p.m. on Wednesday. So, in order for me to participate in this league, which I would like to do, even though it's almost an hour drive each way, I got to give up Wednesday Night Lives or change it to another night. But I would very much like to be able to go and help these kids if they want to get better at league or at competitive play. If the parents, want help, what it's like to be a pokey parent. If the guy in charge wants help on how to be in charge. Because he had no idea on how to change his event on Pokemon.com. Say, sorry, event is sold out. Not his fault, just inexperienced. Unless they've changed things to the point where I can no longer do that, I'd be more than happy to show you how. What I'm hoping for is they will give us an opportunity to be a part of this, their club, their league, whatever. And by rights, they technically have to, because these things are all open to the public as long as you have good standing with Pokemon and etc. Which I do. They can't turn me away. But if they didn't want me there, which is possible but very unlikely, but I think the parents said, well, what's that old guy hanging around here for? What's he, some kind of a naughty guy? And believe it or not, I've been accused of that before too. I've gone through at least 4 background checks through the federal government. I have a letter of accommodation from the President of the United States at the time, Barack Obama, for running a league or club in town. In our leagues, I owned 3 leagues that flourished. We took a league of 10 or 15 registered players, and we were well over 100 every 6 weeks when we'd report. Been around the block, done a few things with Pokemon. I don't go there to rip people off. I don't go there to take advantage of people. I go there to help the game grow. Now, if the parents, and I'm not saying they are, because they were very nice to us, very respectful, and I really appreciated that. But if they prefer to have their own, because they all know each other, all these kids know each other. They're all homeschooled. They probably all do things together all the time. And they feel uncomfortable with us around, well, I can see where that would be a problem. And I would understand, from a parent's point of view, you want to protect your children. I get it. And to be honest with you, if push came to shove, I would not make a big deal out of it. If they approached me and said, well, we prefer to have things on our own. Technically, I could raise a stink about it and say, hey, these are open to the public. You have to let me in. And I'd be right. And they would have to let me in. But that's about all they'd have to do. They wouldn't have to let me play any of the kids, talk to any of the kids. They could stick me in the corner and say, well, there you go. You're here. Good luck. And I'd sit over in the corner and do nothing. Wouldn't be very beneficial to anybody for me to drive 2 hours round trip to sit in the corner and do nothing. But I have good feelings now. Like I said, they were all great. Kids seem to really enjoy their cards. And I hope that in the near future that we can all get together and help each other. Maybe you should talk to your mom about going to that one, Ben. I don't know how close that is for you guys. It's in Toma. I just can't remember without looking at a map. Jesus, come on. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that'd be a long ways for you. That's longer than coming to La Crosse. Or almost. All right. Now that we got that all out of the way, I think we're gonna get on out of here. Go try to enjoy some of my evening. You're Ben, aren't you? Yeah. Most of the time you're Ben anyway, right? Did I get stuff in my beard? Maybe not. Maybe my eyes are playing tricks on me. Well, anyway, gang, please help spread the word. Tomorrow night, all the money from the games will be going to help Nicole and her family. They're trying to raise a lot of money, and all we can do is help try. So if you want to be kind enough to help us generate some money for that, that would be great. We'd greatly appreciate that. Yep. There is a link shared on Facebook that talks about it. And in the description, it talks about the shush. It talks about the fundraiser, the GoFundMe going on. We greatly appreciate it if you guys could take the time to at least take a look at it. Obviously, there's no obligation to give anything if you can't, or if don't feel the need, whatever. Yeah, we'd love to have anybody help out that can, even if it's a couple bucks, anything. You're gonna bring them over tomorrow? Is that what you're talking about, Phil? You may or may not be taking a bathroom break. When? Now? We all got to do that sometimes. That's just dumb. That's not even real. There we anyway, that's the plan, gang. You're a little gone. Did you have 2 shots tonight? Alright. I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much for being here tonight and hanging out. We appreciate that. Things didn't go quite as well as we planned today, but in the end, it all worked out okay. Now I need to rest. So, much love to you all. Thank you for being here. Please help us spread the word. There is a post on my Facebook sharing the video for tomorrow night. It'd be great if you could help us out with that if you are part of our Facebook. Anybody, any dollar amount that we can get out of tomorrow night would be great. The only thing that might hurt us is if I run out of cards. Much love to you. Thank you for the game, EP. Ben, always a pleasure to have you playing me. I got to get out of here. Good night, everybody.